just like to express this one thing. All these girls be like, thank you to my man. And I want to say, to my hands, thank you to my hands. To my hands, thank you to my hands. Listen, from me knowing how to fight and me training hard, I make millions of dollars just from beating people up. So, to my hands, thank you to my hands. To my hands, thank you to my hands.
A simple pair of sunglasses ended up exposing what many people now believe are deeper issues inside a very public relationship. What looked like a normal interview quickly turned into something much more intense, and the reaction that followed only made things even more confusing. Now everyone online is trying to understand what really happened between Papoose, Claressa Shields, and Remy Ma. Let's break it down in a simple way. It all started with an interview. Papoose sat down with DJ Vlad for what seemed like a regular conversation. At first, everything looked normal. He was relaxed, smiling, and speaking with confidence. He talked about his career, his music, business deals, and even his travels. His energy was steady, and nothing seemed out of place. But then something changed. The moment Remy Ma was mentioned, there was a clear shift. It wasn't loud or dramatic, but it was noticeable. His body language dropped slightly. His voice became softer. He stopped making as much eye contact. It felt like the mood in the room changed in seconds. Then came the detail that caught everyone's attention. He put on sunglasses. Now this might sound small, but people online didn't see it that way. He has done many interviews before without hiding anything. But this time, right when the topic got more personal, he covered his eyes. To many viewers, it didn't feel random. It felt like he was trying to hide his emotions. Some people believe he knew that talking about Remy Ma would affect him, and he didn't want that to be visible on camera. Instead of looking like a simple style choice, the sunglasses became a symbol, a sign that something deeper was going on. But that wasn't the only moment that stood out. The conversation moved to a time between 2023 and 2024, when Remy Ma was being linked to another person publicly. At that time, she and Papoose were still legally married. Naturally, the interviewer asked how that situation affected him. His answer was careful but emotional. He didn't go into too much detail, but he hinted that there had been tension and even a confrontation. The way he spoke, his pauses, and the tone in his voice made it clear that the situation had a strong impact on him. It didn't sound like something he had fully moved on from. Then he repeated something important. Family is everything. He said it more than once. That line stuck with people, because when he talks about family, many assume he is thinking about the life he built over the years, the history, the bond, and everything that came with it. And that raised questions in people's minds. Who exactly is he thinking about when he says that? Because it doesn't seem like he's talking about a new situation. It sounds like he's reflecting on something long-term, something meaningful that still holds weight. And this is where things become complicated, because Claressa Shields is fully aware of that history. Now here's the moment that really changed how people saw everything. During the interview, DJ Vlad brought up something that Claressa Shields has said many times publicly. She claimed that Papoose takes care of her financially. According to her, he pays for everything: her home, her travel, her lifestyle. So the interviewer gave him a perfect chance to confirm it. All he had to do was say yes. But he didn't. Instead of agreeing, he changed the subject. He started talking about his own success, his money, his deals, his lifestyle. He listed his achievements but didn't directly confirm what she had been saying. Then he mentioned something about false narratives. That part caught everyone's attention, because it sounded like he was saying that not everything being said publicly is true. And since the question was about her claims, many people assumed he was talking about that. This created a big moment, because now it looked like there might be a difference between what is being shown online and what is actually happening in real life. Some people said maybe he just wanted privacy. That's possible. But others pointed out something important. If your partner has been publicly saying that you support them completely, and you're given a chance to confirm it, why not just say yes? Why avoid it? That question is what made people start thinking deeper. And then came her reaction. After the interview clips started spreading online, Claressa Shields went live on social media. and she was clearly upset. She started responding to critics, calling people out, and defending herself strongly. She said people were lying, and that no one was telling the truth. Her tone was emotional, fast and intense. But here's what stood out. Even though she kept saying people were wrong, she didn't clearly explain what exactly was false. She didn't point to one specific claim and break it down. Instead, she made general statements and attacked the critics. To many viewers, that reaction raised more questions. Because when someone responds with anger but without clear details, it can feel like something deeper is bothering them. It doesn't always come across as confidence. Sometimes it feels like frustration. Now, when you connect everything, the situation becomes clearer. She watched that interview. She saw how Papoose reacted when Remy Ma was mentioned. She saw the emotional shift, the body language, and the sunglasses moment. Then, right after that, she saw him avoid confirming something she had been saying publicly for a long time. That's a lot to take in at once. Imagine being in that position. You see your partner show emotional weight connected to someone else. Then you see him step back from supporting your public claims. That can feel overwhelming. Instead of dealing with it privately, she reacted publicly. And that made the situation even bigger. But there's another layer that people started discussing. Some reports suggested that she may have been the one who first reached out to him. According to these claims, she connected with him during a time when he was going through personal challenges. If that is true, it changes how people view the relationship. Because the public image made it seem like she was chosen and pursued. But these reports suggest she may have played a more active role in starting things. Again, none of this is fully confirmed, but it added to the conversation. People also noticed a pattern in how things were being addressed. Instead of clear explanations, responses often included general denials and emotional reactions. That left space for more speculation. Then there's the topic of future plans. Claressa Shields has talked openly about wanting a family. She has mentioned having children and building a future. On the surface, that sounds like commitment. But some people see it differently. They believe talking about long-term plans publicly could also be a way to secure the relationship, especially if things feel uncertain behind the scenes. Another point people raised is about behavior. If a relationship is strong and stable, it usually doesn't need constant public proof. But in this situation, there has been a lot of back and forth online, which made some observers question how secure things really are. People also compared how Papoose speaks about different parts of his life. When he talks about his past and family, his tone feels emotional and deep. But when he talks about his current situation, some feel that same level of feeling isn't always there. That difference has made people wonder where his heart truly is. Some believe he may still be emotionally connected to his past. Others think he's just private and careful with his words. At the same time, attention around this situation keeps growing. But attention doesn't always mean support. Sometimes people are watching because they're curious, not because they agree with what's happening. Money has also become part of the conversation. People started questioning the difference between past financial situations and current claims being made. These discussions added even more doubt for some viewers. Despite all of this, it's important to recognize one thing. Claressa Shields is highly successful in her own career. Her achievements are real and respected. Nothing about this situation changes what she has accomplished professionally. However, how this situation is handled publicly can still affect how people see her overall. There's also the legal side. The marriage between Papoose and Remy Ma has not been fully finalized. That alone makes everything more complicated, because it means the past is not completely closed. When you combine that with emotional moments and public reactions, it creates a situation full of questions. In the end, this story is not just about sunglasses or one interview. It's about emotions, timing, public image, and what people choose to show versus what they keep hidden. Every reaction, every statement, and even every silence adds another piece to the puzzle. Right now, no one outside of them knows the full truth. But people are watching closely. Because sometimes the smallest moment, like putting on a pair of sunglasses, can reveal more than words ever could.